guess what? You're a real Jew.
Right.
I'm a real Jew. Right. And according to the scriptures, Jeremiah 14:2 real quick, that's us. That's you and me, my brother.
Bring it up.
We are the Jews according to the Bible. Now we're about to read the description about how they looked. Watch this.
Now we're about to read the description about how they looked. Watch this.
You've been lied to. How many times have you heard?
What color is Judah? They are black. They are what? They are black.
That Jeremiah 14:2. So if you get caught using it, they are going to use that against us and to try to make us look like we don't know what we're talking about. But let's look at the Jeremiah 14:2. We have to understand that this is not talking about the people. Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, the gates thereof languished. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. And their nobles have sent their little ones to the waters. They came to the pits and found no water. They returned with their vessels empty. They were ashamed and confounded and covered their heads. And so really, I just want to stop and just look at that first part. Judah, because that's really all we deal with. Judah mourneth, the gates thereof are languished. They are black unto the ground. It said the gates thereof are languished. They are black unto the ground. They talking about they are black unto the ground is talking about the gates. When a city is being burned down, the first thing to go, the first defense is their gates. All right, and to get a precept for that, let's look at Nehemiah. We're going to get two precepts. We're going to look at Nehemiah 1:3 and Nehemiah 2:17. Let's look at these real quick. Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 3. And they said unto me, the remnant that are left of the captivity there in the province are in great affliction and reproach. The wall of Jerusalem also is broken down, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 17. Then said I unto them, ye see the distress that we are in, how Jerusalem lieth waste, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. Come, and let us build up the wall of Jerusalem, that we be no more reproach. All right, so you see the gates were burning. That goes within the text. We have to understand that Judah mourned. Jeremiah, it's about mourning. We see that mourning and us, you know what I'm saying, in deep sorrow again. And Jeremiah, you know, some people call Jeremiah the weeping prophet. In the lamentations that he had, you know what I'm saying, the crying out, the weeping, the sorrow, the mourning. You see this pretty much going within all these verses. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much present in all the verses is a type of mourning going on. Whether the mourning actually burn their skin or not, you do have that in some of the verses, but in all the verses we see some bit of suffering, some bit of mourning that's going on. Let's look at this last verse, because really Lamentations chapter 5 verse 10, without us going into any other Hebrew, really gives us the definition of I am black. It really gives us the definition. So let's look at Lamentations chapter 5 verse 10. Lamentations chapter 5 verse 10. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. They ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the cities of Judah. And it says, our skin is black like an oven because of the terrible famine. Our skin is black because, and I've seen people try to explain this thing with showing how a famine or how you starving could make you darker. I've been around a lot of homeless people within my ministry. I've been around a lot of homeless people, and your skin does darken. Your skin does darken if you're not, you know what I'm saying, practicing proper hygiene. You know what I'm saying? You're not out here taking baths and dirt is building up on you. Your skin can grow blackened from that. Or if you see your feet are just walking out here on the pavement in the dirt, your feet will be turned black. But that's a far reach on that. But this is still dealing with mourning. But with that, I'm going to say shalom. I hope it was edifying. Just go and do more research on it. You know what I'm saying? You may not eat it on the first time. You know what I'm saying? Just do more research, sit on it, follow these things up. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Read. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. What color is Judah? They are black. They are what? They are black.
I'm gonna have to go. I showed you what it is to be a victim of abuse, and I don't think they gon' let it go, cause they be getting exposed. They be getting exposed. Believe the unbelievable, my freedom is collateral. I think I'm gonna have to